Join me as I dive into the Thunderbolts and try to uncover all the hidden details and Easter eggs that the Marvel Universe has to offer. In this video, we'll explore the Sentry's role in the Thunderbolts series and how his powers and complexities intertwine with the broader Marvel Universe. The Sentry's journey in the Thunderbolts is marked by internal conflicts, as he struggles to reconcile his identity as a superhero with his unpredictable and often destructive powers. His teammates, already morally ambiguous, add to the complexity of the situation, making it difficult for him to find a sense of belonging. On top of that, the Sentry's past is filled with traumatic events that continue to haunt him, making it even harder for him to find stability in his life. His relationships with other heroes are often strained, and his involvement in the Thunderbolts only raises more questions about his trustworthiness. Despite all this, the Sentry remains a fascinating and powerful force within the Marvel Universe, and his addition to the Thunderbolts brings a whole new dynamic to the team. His struggles, both internal and external, make him a compelling character to explore. The Sentry's dual personas, that of Bob Reynolds and the Sentry, create a sense of duality that permeates every aspect of his life. He's a hero who's capable of incredible feats, but also a man who's haunted by his dark past and the atrocities he's committed while under the influence of the Void. This internal conflict is a constant source of tension, and it's only exacerbated by his interactions with the other Thunderbolts members. His relationships with them are fraught with difficulties, and it's clear that he's still trying to find his place among them. The Sentry's backstory is filled with tragedy and loss, from the death of his wife Lindy to his struggles with the Void. His powers, which are both a blessing and a curse, have made him a target for those who seek to exploit them for their own gain. As a result, he's developed a strong sense of paranoia and mistrust, which can make it difficult for him to form meaningful connections with others. Despite all this, he's a character who's driven by a strong sense of justice, and his desire to do good is what motivates him to keep fighting. His membership in the Thunderbolts is a testament to his willingness to take risks and push himself to be a better hero, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. Let's break down the Sentry's backstory, his relationships with other Thunderbolts characters, and the implications of his actions within the Marvel Universe. The Sentry's origin story is one of the most complex and intriguing in the Marvel Universe, and it's filled with twists and turns that have far-reaching consequences. His relationships with other heroes, from Iron Man to Wolverine, are multifaceted and often fraught with tension. And his actions, which can be both heroic and destructive, have a ripple effect that resonates throughout the Marvel Universe. One of the most pivotal moments in the Thunderbolts series comes when the Sentry's powers are pushed to their limits, showcasing the full extent of his abilities and the dangers they pose. This moment is a turning point in the storyline, as it forces the team to confront the reality of the Sentry's powers and the risks they entail. It's a moment that's both thrilling and terrifying, and it raises questions about the morality of using such immense power. The implications of this moment are far-reaching, and they have a profound impact on the team dynamic and the direction of the story. The Sentry's relationships with other Thunderbolts characters are multifaceted and often complex. His bond with Atlas, in particular, is worth exploring, as it's a relationship that's built on mutual respect and trust. The Sentry's interactions with Moonstone are equally fascinating, as they highlight the tension between his heroic persona and her more morally ambiguous one. And then, of course, there's his complicated history with Norman Osborn, which adds a whole new layer of complexity to the story. We'll highlight a pivotal moment in the Thunderbolts series where the Sentry's abilities are pushed to their limits, showcasing how this affects the team dynamic in the storyline. This moment is a game-changer, as it forces the team to confront the reality of the Sentry's powers and the risks they entail. It's a moment that's both exhilarating and terrifying, and it raises questions about the morality of using such immense power. The implications of this moment are far-reaching, and they have a profound impact on the team dynamic and the direction of the story. In the end, it's clear that the Sentry's addition to the Thunderbolts has added a whole new layer of complexity to the team dynamic. His powers, his backstory, and his relationships with other characters all come together to create a rich tapestry that's full of intrigue and drama. As we move forward, it'll be fascinating to see how the Sentry's character continues to evolve and grow within the Marvel Universe. To wrap up, we'll summarize how the Sentry's character adds depth to the Thunderbolts narrative and what this means for future Marvel story arcs. The Sentry's presence in the Thunderbolts has added a whole new dimension to the team, and his actions have far-reaching implications that resonate throughout the Marvel Universe. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to check out our other videos on Marvel characters and their intricate storylines, and share your thoughts in the comments below.